Hello, Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to present the SP application, which is audio, sound and multimedia processing. We have 5 members, which is Rosita Wati, Nurin Kashrina, Zalika, Wan Muhammad Izzat and Shahira. Alright, first is audio. What is audio? Audio is a term to describe any sound or noise in a range the human ear, and it measured in hertz. It generated using a sound card and heard through speaker and headphones. Next is types and categories of audio information. First is radio broadcast, music, sound recording, sound clips or effect, and audio podcast. Analog versus digital. Analog is a continuous signals, and digital is a stream of discrete number that represent instantaneous amplitude of the analog signal. An analog signal is similar to a ramp, while the digital signal, by contrast, is more like stair steps. Applications. First is broadcasting. Second is active noise control. Third is audio synthesis, and fourth is audio effect. First is broadcasting. Audio signal processing is used when broadcasting audio signal in order to enhance their fidelity or optimize for bandwidth or latency. The audio processor here must prevent or minimize overmodulation, compensate for non-linear transmitter, and adjust overall loudness to desired level. Next is active noise control. It is a technique designed to reduce unwanted sound by creating a signal that is identical to the unwanted noise but with the opposite polarity. The two signals cancel out due to the destructive interference. Audio synthesis. Synthesizer can either imitate sounds or generate new ones. Audio synthesis is also used to generate human speech using speech synthesis. Next is audio effect. Basically, the audio effects are generated by software or hardware devices by manipulating the way an audio signal sounds. For instance, rate, drive, or feedback. It has 7 types of audio effect. First is reverb. Reverb stands for reverberation. It happens quite always in our daily life, but we hardly notice it. Second, panning. The panning audio effect is generally created to cast an illusion that the source of the sound is moving from one position of the stage to another. Equalization. The sound frequency that falls into the range from 20 to 20,000 Hz is audible sound spectrum of human ear. Delay and echo. Delay is yet another type of audio effect that falls under the time-based category. Echo is to falls under the time-based audio effect, which is developed due to the delay audio effect. Distortion. When an audio circuit is overloaded that ultimately lead to clip the signal is what is termed as distortion. Chorus. Chorus is audio effect is referred to the varying sounds that are similar and are heard as one. Filter. An audio signal frequency range can be altered using the audio filter. Alright, that's all for me. Next, I will pass to Wan Muhammad Izzat. Thank you. Second part is multimedia processing.
Application of digital signal processing. Multimedia is the use of computer to present and combine text, graphic, audio, and video with links and tools that let the user navigate, interact, create, and communicate. Multimedia processing is not only putting together text, audio, image, and video. It is the integration and interaction among these different media that create new systems and new research challenges and opportunities. First, audiovisual carry a lot of data, especially when high quality of digital signal. Second, analog to digital conversion is the process that will help to translate the sound and image into number by means of an appropriate sensor and converter. Third, the higher the number we take, the higher the quality of the digitalized signal. However, it could also result a huge amount of data produced. Fourth, storing and manipulating and sending a huge amount data isn't good idea since memory, processing power, and communication bandwidth of electronic device is limited. Fifth, therefore, data compression is needed to reduce the size of the data. Sixth, thus, it allows hundreds of music, video, image to be stored in our device. Let me explain about approach of data compression. It has two, lossless compression and lossy compression. Lossless compression, where the information recovered from the compressed data is the same as the raw original data. Lossy compression, where it allows certain information lost. It reduces the size of the photo, audio, and the video by discarding information that hard for the human to identify the difference between the original and compressed. Achieve data compression by sophisticated process where the sound data is analyzed in terms of the frequency that make up the sound. Second, the interaction among the frequencies making up a given sound in human hearing system usually leads to making effects. Third, it's resulting in some frequencies to be inaudible in the presence of others. Fourth, thus, perceptual audio coding takes advantage of this effect to reduce the size of audio data. Fifth, it is by discharging information corresponding to irrelevant frequencies that are being masked. 6. In multimedia processing, digital audio streams make use of audio coding standard usually known as Advanced Audio Coding (AAC) that is default audio standard for YouTube, iPhone or PlayStation. Can you compare between video and image? Image is analyzed in terms of spatial frequencies that make up the small area of an image. Since pixels corresponding to small area tend to be quite similar, it's possible to eliminate the fine spatial variance that the human visual would hardly perceive. Thus, only small portion of pixel is discharging without running the quality of an image. The data if color image also is reduced since the accuracy of a human eye in detecting detail for the brightness component of an image is higher than the color information. Lossy image compression is used in image format such as JPEG. Video is a set of images shown rapidly one after another in slow motion. Almost similar to image compression, signal processing also exploits the fact that the small area making up one frame are very similar to the one of neighboring frame. The change from the one frame to next frame can be efficiently predicted and combined with the above static image compression technique. Video coding standards are used all the time to store, send and receive video information in our electronic device. Digital video coding standard use MPEG-2 Part 2 or H.264 in their high-definition digital broadcasting television, Blu-ray, satellite TV, and internet streaming applications such as YouTube.
And last part is sound.
Now let's go on with sound. What is sound? Sound is pressure wave that is created by a vibrating object. Sound can be measured in decibel, dB, and hertz. Element to produce sound. Firstly, vibration source goes to medium, which is consists of gas, liquid, and solid, and then receiver. Firstly, when an object vibrates, a pressure wave is created which produces a sound. Second, the pressure wave causes the particle in the surrounding medium to have vibration motion. Third, the vibration of the particle moves the other particle, which allowing sound to travel deeper through the medium. Fourth, when vibrating air particle vibrates small portion within the ear, sound of wave are detected. From the middle line to the peak, we call it as amplitude. From peak to peak, we call it as wavelength. Sound waves are vibrate and move toward the ear through the ear's canal, and then eardrum. The vibrating air causes the eardrum to vibrate. Auditory nerve carries electrical message to the brain. Cochlea, the bones movement transferred to fluid which move hair. Inner bones in the vibrating eardrum make the inner ear bones move like a lever. So, let's move on to type of sound, which is infrasonic wave, infrasound, and ultrasonic wave, ultrasound. Infrasonic wave, infrasound. Infrasonic wave have frequency below 20 Hz, make it inaudible to the human ear. Scientists use infrasound to detect earthquakes and volcanic eruption. For animals like whales, hippos, giraffes, and alligators, they use infrasonic wave to communicate with nature. Ultrasonic wave, ultrasound. Ultrasonic wave have frequency higher than 2000 Hz, make it inaudible to human ear. Ultrasound common use in medical specialists who use sonogram to examine their patient. Ultrasound waves are used by bats to find prey and avoid obstacles. Characteristic of sound wave. First, wavelength. The minimum distance in which a sound wave repeats itself. It is a longitudinal wave that shows the compression and rarefaction of the sound wave. Second, amplitude. When a wave passes through a medium, the amplitude of the wave is defined as the maximum displacement of the medium's particles from their initial undisturbed position. Third, frequency. The frequency of the sound wave indicates the number of sound waves produced each second. Fourth, time period. The time required to produce one complete wave of cycle. Fifth, velocity. The velocity of a sound wave is measured in meters per second and indicates how rapidly the wave is moving. Longitudinal wave. A longitudinal wave is a wave in which the motion of the medium's particle is parallel to the direction of the energy transport. The medium can be solid, liquid, or gas. Transverse wave. A wave in the particle of the medium vibrates up and down at the right angle to the direction in which the wave is moving. These waves are produced in a solid and liquid but not in gases.